Folks, so this we can file under the category of saying the quiet part out loud. There are 2 million Orthodox Jews in the world. Another 2 million, I guess, supporters of Orthodox Jews and or traditional Jews. So 4 million Jews want the following. At least 4 million. They want and they pray for every day for the place that today has a golden mosque, for that mosque to be removed and for a temple, which is going to be a house of prayer for all nations, but for the third temple to be rebuilt there. Now, my friends, there are different opinions whether or not, first of all, how it's going to be built, if it's just going to come from the sky, which I can't even imagine, or whether it's going to be physically built by us. There's also different opinions whether or not, among different Orthodox Jews, whether or not we can go up to that place today, even today. Some people say yes, some people say no, not yet. Some people say you can go in certain areas. Not encouraged, discouraged, certain days, whatever it is. Folks, for those of you who are saying, well, Tzvi, that's a little extremist, right? 4 million Jews believe in something very extremist. Well, folks, in 1967, when the Arab armies attacked Israel, and when we defeated them, and when we kicked the Jordanians out from that place, or from the old city, really. We took the old city back of Jerusalem. Secular IDF soldiers were screaming to each other on the intercoms that they had, Har Habayit Beyadenu. The Temple Mount is in our hands. This is before, unfortunately, Moshe Dayan gave it back to the Jordanians, to the Waqf. Har Habayit Beyadenu, folks. Every Jew understands what this is. So, next time you see, this is for the non-Jews, any non-Jew, or even Jews. Next time you see an Orthodox Jew, a visibly Orthodox Jew on the street, anywhere, come up to him and ask him, do you believe that there should be a third temple where this golden dome is standing? Folks, you know what our sages call that golden dome, our rabbis? The abomination of desolation. Folks, that Orthodox Jew will either, he doesn't want to get in trouble, so he may run away from you, he may not answer the question, or he will answer the question. Folks, this is normal. This is normative Judaism. This is normal. This is what we believe. This is what I want. This is what 99.9, I'm saying 99.9 because I'm always leaving room for those few that are like, I don't know, maybe yes, maybe no. Folks, this is normal. This is what Jews pray for. What's astounding to me is that when I became so-called religious, and the people that were teaching me, we had all these songs about rebuilding the temple. We had all these like Shabbat songs and all these songs at events, right? I heard one today on a video. But at the same time, no one talks about it out loud. No one walks around saying, hey, by the way, do you know the Jews believe? Like, no Jews walk around saying this in the open. Not even one Orthodox Jew has stood up, I don't know, in Congress, in any open speech and says, by the way, guys, you know what we believe, we pray for 3 times a day. That, where that golden dome is, and you could say, why that golden dome? Why do you have to destroy things? Because that's where the Shekhinah is. That's where the spot is. That spot. Inside that building is a stone, is a foundation stone. That's where the spot is. That's where the Shekhinah would dwell when we had a temple, my friends. So, listen, this is the truth. It's the quiet part out loud. It's a fact, my friends. We daven for this 3 times a day. We mourn it starting today for the next 3 weeks, and then culminating in Tisha B'Av. We're going to mourn. We're going to sit on the floor. You're going to ask us, why are we sitting on the floor? Because we don't have the temple where this mosque is today. that was put there by colonizers. Okay? The abomination of desolation. Folks, every year, 2 million Orthodox Jews and 2 million more, probably, traditional, even more maybe, total 5 million, sit on the floor. My friends, it's the God's honest truth. We have to keep saying it. We have to say it out loud. We have to announce it. We have to announce it. We have to say it. We have to walk around with bullhorns on the streets, of Crown Heights. If you want, folks, if you're Chabad and you live in Crown Heights, if you want the Beis HaMikdash and you want a Mashiach, and you're telling me, you could say, well, only Mashiach can do that. We shouldn't be announcing this. We shouldn't be, Folks, even if Mashiach will do it, it's still what we want. It's still what we want. It may not sound cute. It may not sound pretty. It may not sound politically correct. It's what we want. It's what normal Jews with healthy neshamas want. And Bezrat Hashem, we're going to get it. Today. Achshav. Shavua Tov.